Jesus! Christ! Jesus! Here he goes.
Good, take it out through.
So it's the 1st of January and Happy New Year to all of you. We're here on the farm, we're just getting the hedge cutter ready to go out. If you didn't know, there's actually rules about hedge cutting, that we're not actually allowed to hedge cut at certain times of the year. So between the dates of March the 1st and September the 1st, we're not allowed to go hedge cutting unless we have a derogation. But there is a reason why we're not allowed to actually hedge cut between these times. It's because there's wildlife and birds and animals nesting in the hedges. So if we were to cut them down, then we could cause damage to that. So this is why there is a law against it, and farmers and anyone actually has to comply with these rules. So at the moment, I'm just getting the pin and taking it out to live with the top link, because otherwise you lose it and you can never find it ever again. So if I put it back, then we've always got it. Right, so I'm just going to back down up now. As I said, it's a two-man job because it's quite hard to put this thing on. So it's so much easier if there's just two of you. So I'm here to help Dan, or he's here to help me. It's surprising really how long it takes to put just one implement on. And sometimes during the harvest we can be swapping implements 2, 3, 4 times a day. Yes, they might not be as complicated or as annoying or hard as this, but it still takes quite a while to hook them on if you're on your own sometimes.
Oh, is that it?
So it just shows you some of the things farmers have to do, and nothing ever goes wrong. Right, sorry. So the arms are not low enough now, so I'm trying to twizzle the arms so they become low enough. Here comes Dan, he's come to help me. On this one too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the reason why we're counting is to make sure both arms are level with each other. So Dan's just twisting it down one, so we're all even. I'm hopping back in the cab now. It's my turn to take over and do the reversing. So off I go. So we're just putting the top link in now to hold it still, but it's a bit fiddly and it hurts your fingers if you get it wrong. So I'm in the tractor to make sure we can lift it up and down, and Dan's in just putting it on because it is quite heavy. I can do it, but it's just a faff, so it makes it easier with 2 people. But it shows you really that some implements can take so long to just put on. But here we go. It's on now. It's coming up. See the back. That bit coming up. We'll be very gentle with this hedge cutter. Oh. But yeah, so you can see how long it even takes just to put one implement on. So that's, and we have to change implements 3 or 4 times every day. Maybe not as complicated as this, because it's not complicated, it's just fiddly. Everything's just so fiddly though. You just want to get the PTO on, which powers it all, but it slid off. These are attached to this. Everything always goes wrong.
It's awkward.
It's awkward. Trying to get the PTO on. It's kind of split in half. It's okay, but it's fiddly to get it on. It then needs to attach to the tractor. So we've got the engine off. Because this PTO is the most dangerous part. It spins really round. It can wrap you up in seconds.
Take the other end off. Yeah, take it. It's probably when you got the ring.
When you haven't got the rim, doesn't work.
Right, all we've got to do now is keep it together.
Right, I'm going to help now. I'm going to put the stand in now. There you go, Danny's just doing, he's done the sides, he's just going on and doing the top now. We're just giving it a little try out up the lane whilst while we've just got it on. So we've got about 6 to 8 weeks of hedge cutting to do in a month. So, sorry, a month of hedge cutting to do in 6 to 8 weeks. So this is our next project to start on. Now we've got the hedge cutter on, this is what we'll be doing. There's only certain times of the year you can actually go hedge cutting because all the wildlife and animals are in the bushes and it's their habitat, so you can't hedge cut the whole year. So you can only do it at a certain time period, and this is why we're doing it now.